Welcome, everyone, to the Unwrapped Leader, where we get raw, real, and relevant on the new network marketing so you can become a gifted leader in your business. I'm Dracy Dewar here from the Gold Coast, and I am pumped to share with our topic today on how you can become a beast in your business. Yes, that's right. I said the word beast. I just got off a call today. I do a weekly call with a very inspiring leader. He is at the top level of his company. He is like an emerald ambassador, and he's known to have promoted out the most leaders in levelship in his company. His name is Scott Ferdulis. He is the one that is tagged having a PhD in social skills. I have done a podcast on social skills. I'll definitely put it in the link if you haven't watched it. It's definitely something that we need to use and embody in our business to become a beast. But today's topic, I just thought, was because of the fact that I had so many great nuggets off this call today, and that's why it's so important for you to be dedicated on a weekly basis in a group that is like-minded, that allows you to grow in your business and in your personal development. So one of the things that Scott had done is he edified one of his leaders that was on the call. And in that edification, he called this man a beast in his business. And I thought, what a great edification. And as I thought more about being a beast in your business, I kind of took the word beast and I created an acronym for that word. And I just thought I would come here today and share that with you. So today I'm actually going to be sharing 3 major objectives as a business builder that we need to be on point with. I'm also going to share 6 steps to selling your position. And also I'm going to give you 6 steps to a process of you becoming an unstoppable beast. So number 1, let's get started. Again, I wanted to talk about the things that inspired me on this call today. So I've taken all these nuggets from Scott's call and I've put it together in this podcast. So again, it's relevant and it's very real. And I'm just popping on here. I haven't done my makeup or my hair or put contacts in for this call, only because I just really wanted to get this fire out for you all. And one of the things that he said is about you are for sale. And I really had a chance to really think about that when he said you are for sale. In other words, people are buying your story. And so what is your story? What is your story? How are you sharing that story to the world? Are you being authentic, a producer that gets results? And so I wanted to talk about 3 major objectives that we actually have in our business. And we talk about there's really 3 things that we sell. Well, I'm going to break down. There's 2 things we share, and there's only 1 thing we sell. We share our products. We share the benefits of those products. We share the results of those products. And most importantly, we share how those products have made a difference in our life. The second thing is the opportunity. We are out there sharing the opportunity of this making a difference, connecting people to their dreams and getting results. So products and opportunity. But the most important thing that it is that you sell is your position, and the position you're aspiring to, or the position you're wanting people to lift themselves up to, depending on where you are in the ranks. And it also allowed me to think, we even did a chapter of this in our book, Teisha and I. We did a chapter on the gift of selling your position and the power of our position and what to do and what not to do. And so we talked about how you personally are like a storefront for your business. What do you look like? What do people see? How do people feel? And so your first impressions, yes, matter. And so people are going to, in those first 7 seconds, assess whether you're trustworthy, whether you're likable, whether you're, have authority or even approachable. And so, yes, this is very important. And I guess the other thing I wanted to talk about that is, how do you demonstrate your lifestyle? What has this business or this industry done for you? That is what people are looking for. How do you carry yourself in a difficult situation? And are you presenting yourself as a storefront that is hiring, that is actively looking for talent? And so I wanted you to know of some of the things. What not to do is talk about other people behind their back, be negative in any person or any situation. What about even looking stressed? Do you really aspire when you see somebody that is working in their business looking stressful or complaining that really is selling your position? What about people who don't make time for you, or they're actually on their phone when they're talking to you? Again, that does not make people feel better or feel special, maybe even coachable. Not coachable. If you're not coachable yourself, how are other people going to want you to coach them? And even not even attending company events. If you're not attending your company events, how do you expect your people to attend the company events? Because if you want to be a beast, you need to show up, you need to stand out, and you need to help lift people as well along the way. So I wanted to talk about 6 actual principles that will actually help you sell your position. And that is, number 1 is you are not the center of the universe. Other people are. Number 2, pay attention to other people's lives. Be interested. That is the real secret to connection. This is where you get to have conversations. And this is number 3. In a conversation, this is where you get to find out more about them versus you. Be far more interested in them than them, you being the most interesting person. I like to say it's better to be interested than interesting, because this is where people know that you really care. They don't care about what your title is. They don't care about where you come from. They'll care about how you made them feel. And a great way to do that is to be interested in them. Pay attention to their life, what's going on, their family, their friends, where even I like to call it, their Ford, F for family, O for what is it that they do, the R for their recreation, and the D for their destination and their dreams and where they're going. So number 4 is to consciously move the emphasis from what's in it from you to what's in it for them. And honestly, that is a real big game changer. Number 5, the more you contribute to their lives, the lives of others, the more will be given to you, which leans into number 6, that in every meaningful interaction that you have, if you resolve the other person's problems or their feelings and leave them feeling better than when you first arrived, then you definitely are making a difference. So I encourage you guys to sell your position. That is your huge, biggest commodity that you have in this business. So let's get down to the B. So we just talked about the B, and that is build. We talked about how are you going to build, and that is by you selling your story, by you lifting other people up and selling your position. So it goes into the E, empower. Well, how are you going to empower people? Number 1, you empower people by them seeing you go from your struggle to your success, how you overcame difficult situations, how you've created or followed a system that got you to being successful. And most importantly, you're going to empower people by helping other people get results. And that leads into the A, your attitude, the attitude that you carry in this business. And that attitude is having an attitude, not only of gratitude, but an attitude of belief. In other words, you believing not only in yourself, believing in the company, and believing in the people around you. People, your attitude, people are watching on how you handle a difficult situation. And the kind of attitude I'm talking about is the attitude of being a visionary, being able to really craft that vision of where you're going and how you're going to get there. You need to put that on autopilot. And that's why it's so important for you to have that visual, to have it written down, to create that vision board, as we talk about many times. We've even done a vision board training on there. If you want the vision board training, please put it in the comments. We'll give you the link on how you fiercely protect your business, your goals, your family, your finances. So that autopilot is by you crafting that vision and giving yourself powerful words, powerful statement. And so I want to help you with an unstoppable, a power statement on you to becoming an unstoppable beast. That's it. That's it. Okay. So now this is something Scott talked about today. What is that title? It's not just getting yourself to that leadership title, but it's to be able to help other people get to that leadership title. And that allows you to move up the ranks of your company. What is that top level of your company? Do you even know the top level of the company, or do you even know what it takes to get there? And so all the different companies have a different name. Some may be Elite 3, some may be a 5-star executive. We have founders circles out there. We have diamonds. We have senior regional vice presidents. I'll go back into the company. The highest level when I got started was senior regional vice president. And to become that, I needed to help 8 people, 10 people in total become leaders in the company. And so what I wanted to share with you guys is I created a statement of that highest level. So in my case, senior regional vice president. So I am a senior regional vice president, and I am going to do the work it takes to get there. That is a power statement in a sense. But I want to give you a 6-step process on that. It's not just about I am. That is very important for you to have that unstoppable beast statement. Write it down. Maybe you're wanting to be a 5-star executive in your company. So I am a 5-star executive and I am willing to do the work. So to put you through that process, number 1 is you need to understand it. We're going to go through all the different chakras of your body on creating a power statement. And so starting from your head, you need to understand, I understand what it takes to be a 5-star executive, and I am willing to do the work. I understand the work it needs to take. Then you go into your eyes. I see what it takes to be a 5-star executive. I see myself as a 5-star executive, and I see what it takes to become a 5-star executive, and I am willing to do the work. Then you go to the I am a 5-star executive, and I am willing to do the work. And then you go from your heart, and that is I believe. I believe I am a 5-star executive. I believe in what it takes to become a 5-star executive, and I am willing to do the work. And then we go down into our gut. And I want you to feel it. I feel what it feels like to be a 5-star executive. And I want you to give those words. I feel proud. I feel joy. I feel peace at being a 5-star executive. And I am willing to do the work. And then we go into standing. I stand as a 5-star executive, and I am willing to do the work. That is a very powerful process in allowing you to go do, be, and have everything you've ever dreamed of doing. So I hope that's really powerful for you. So that brings us to now the S. And the S in Beast is about sharing. What are you sharing? Are you sharing? Who are you sharing your time with? Are you sharing the company's success story? Are you sharing your success story? Are you sharing other people's success story? Are you sharing on what it takes to becoming a beast? And that comes down to the most important thing that you want to be sharing is the T, is your testimony. The testimony is what it's going to take for you to sell your position. And if you do this, being dedicated to being duplicatable, you are going to be an unstoppable beast. So that's what I have to share for today. Again, I didn't get the unstoppable beast. I was inspired by Scott by and edifying one of his leaders of being a beast. But it was a good friend on the call. His name is Forrest Stuyvesant, and he was the one that brought up it's not just about being a beast in your business, it's about being an unstoppable beast in your business. So thank you for the inspiration, guys. It was really a great tool for me to use and have some fun with this podcast. So as I recap, here's some steps for you. Number 1, go and check out that top level of the company. Go and understand what it takes to get there. Because if you're not doing that work, that means you're not willing to help other people lift themselves up to leadership. Because what might be a hobby for you could be a lifeline for someone else. So if you really want to do your work and become an unstoppable beast, know that what it takes to get to that compensation plan or get to that level. Have a conversation with someone that is at that level. I dare you to go out there and talk to somebody that is at that level. They are out there. They want to talk to you because they want to share their time with people like yourselves that are willing to go out and do the work. And then I challenge you to go and put a tracking system. Go and put a tracking system on the wall. If you need 5 leaders, 9 leaders, or however many leaders, or however many distributors it even means for you to get to your first level of leadership, go and put that on the wall. go and put names and start tracking yourself so you can visualize this and put your mind on autopilot. So whenever you get off track, you are going to have the mindset that's going to get you back on track because you have what it takes. And go and work through that process of becoming an unstoppable beast. Thanks, you guys. I hope you've had a great week and enjoyed this one. Please like it if you have. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I'm asking if you're listening on a podcast by Spotify or Apple, please give us a 5-star review. It helps me continue doing what I'm doing for you, gives me a little lift and inspiration to keep doing this, and that it is making a difference. So if I've inspired you today, please share in the comments. And if you're interested, I'm going to put my book in the link and the podcast as well of how to have a PhD in social skills. Thanks, guys.